So before I go into the topic, last week I went out riding and it was amazing. I had a blast. Went down through the twisties, down to Virginia City, and funny enough, I met some fellow riders actually. And I did a video and stuff. Sadly, my computer can't handle it. It only can handle like one viewpoint like this. Because I had my session up front and then a session in the rear. And sadly, my computer says like, nope, you won't be able to edit this. So, kind of stuck with that video. I really wanted that video to be out. I only could edit like a short part of it until my computer decided like, oh, by the way, your computer sucks. So, here's a short snippet from that day. Yeah, that day was awesome. And the guy in the R1, oh, he made me jealous with his bikes. His brother was on his R6, which was really cool. So we had the whole Yamaha family going, R3, R6, R1. His channel is called Reno Richard. I'll put the link in the description. Go check him out. He'll probably have that video up soon. I'm not sure when, but he'll have it out before I do. Sadly, because I will probably be buying a brand new PC or I just need to upgrade my processor or something. I don't know what it is. It's really annoying. I'll figure out sooner or later. I really want that video out because it's going to turn out awesome. But until then, I guess we're stuck with doing just the generic, just one on the helmet. So I'll probably go back down there again and do just a single view capture. But topic for this video. So recently I got a question asking, what do I do for a living and how do I own 3 motorcycles? Well, step 1, get an armored vehicle. Step 2, find a bank. Step 3, you can guess. But in seriousness, I do have 3 jobs. I don't have just one singular job. I'm not going to say outright what I do. It's kind of personal. But I will say in general what I do. So my first job is my main job. It's where I get most of my money from. I work in a warehouse. I'm not going to say what position I have. You can probably figure out what I have, but my first job, I am in the warehouse industry right now. It's not where I want to end up, but right now it's pretty good money. My second job, I do editing on the side for other companies and just individuals who want just a little editing for maybe a school project or just something in general they want to do a fun video for. So that's my second one. And then my third one is YouTube. I don't really count that as a job, but I put it in there because it is a source of income. No, I don't make millions and millions of dollars, but I make enough to help me set aside some of the costs for my motorcycles, my insurance costs, and all that. I hope eventually it will become a source where I can use it for all my motorcycle needs, but that's going to be a tough one. Honestly, I don't see that happening, but it's a dream that you can always have. So those are sort of like the 3 things that I do for income. Some you might see as jobs, some others you might say is like, that's not a job, go get a real job. It's whoever works for you. If you find it fun, keep doing it. If it doesn't feel like a job, then you found a good profession to be in. If it's fun for you, you enjoy what you do, that's the biggest thing for me, is finding that niche of where a job becomes more of a lifestyle career choice. A way that you can save enough money to at least buy your first bike or at least put a down payment on a new bike is only set aside like each paycheck, depending on if you're weekly, bi-weekly, or wherever you get paid. If you get paid weekly, that's a nice thing. But for me, I set aside about $150 to $200 a week just for savings. Now I know some can't do that. A good percentage to do for savings, and now we're getting this here is like, oh, we're doing financial advice from Zed. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. But just how I did it, set aside at least 100 to 200 every week or 2 weeks. Now, not everyone can do that, which is fine, but at least set aside 150 a month. Just a little something, like 10%. 10% of your income, no matter how huge, how small it is, each month. And before you know it, you've built a small little savings. That's gonna be tough to, like, oh, look at all this money that I have, and go buy something really cheap. Don't do that. I recommend buy something that you really want the first time. As I learned with not just motorcycles in general, but actual things in life. Like, if you want something, don't go the cheap route. I know that's not going to apply to everything in life, but for motorcycle parts, for me, don't go cheap. Go and buy the stuff that you're gonna get. You won't regret it, so it doesn't break or anything. Now, hopefully this video kind of helped give you an idea of what my life is about. I'm not gonna tell you my life story, but maybe this is a little intro to who I am in a sense. Now, this isn't any like super good advice. This is just how it worked for me. So take it as you will. There's plenty of sources online too to help you build savings. There's no like one way that you have to do it. There's multiple ways. There's stocks, there's bonds, there's lots of things that you can do with your money. You just have to spend it or invest it wisely. So yeah, that's pretty much the video for today. Just a quick video, just in case my computer doesn't want to edit this video. So we'll see what happens. If you're not up to date with me, or you want to keep up to date with me, Instagram is literally the best way to keep up to date. I share everything. Every time I go ride, I usually post a photo or something, and that's how you can stay up to date with me and see what's happening and see all the pretty bikes. So anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. Later.